So my brother can't reach the floor properly on his Tiger. Now he's happy enough on his own, but for two up, which his partner loves to jump on the back, doesn't quite feel as comfortable. So time to start looking for something else instead. So he loves the Tiger. So logical sense would be to actually look at a newer Tiger 800 because they do a factory low version, which makes it a lot lower. Now, quick scan through Auto Trader, there's a fair few about, and don't know if all of these are actually low. But I did put that keyword in. But we did manage to find one that was at a Triumph dealership in Stratford. So few emails and videos back and forth from the dealership and my brother, and found one to go and have a look at. So we'd gone down to look at it, and rose tinted glasses maybe. Didn't notice as much as he should have done. So we went down with him. We have actually later seen that it's been taken off the website. They did say that they might just trade it because it is quite tatty, to be honest. Yeah, they don't have a right to repair. Not within the first 28 days. It depends, Sean, if you want to make it there. I don't. You're a twat, I nearly picked up the diesel nozzle then. No. Okay. He's suffering from he's suffering in it from open wallet surgery. I know you're suffering from the idea of open wallet surgery. Oh, what number am you? 3. About your age, innit, though? Ah, push. There you go. You always do the opposite, don't you? Alright, number 4 and 3, please. Now, I do speed this up a little bit, well, quite a bit to be fair, just because it's a bit boring just watching it go down the road all the time. And there we are, we made it to Triumph in Stratford. And as we go through the door, we see the bike immediately.
Sit down here, look. That's all round here. All down here.
That's off your boots here.
Yeah, yeah.
You left out here. That's just because you don't got the engine cancer.
So that's it. That'll polish up.
Yeah, that'll polish up.
That one, that's coming off.
No, Triumph did actually say that they would clean the bike before, which they hadn't done. So a bit of a negative that was. But let's have a quick look around the showroom while we're at it. And there was one bike in here which you'll see later on that I actually quite like, and it caught my eye, so naturally I had to have a little sit on it. Not this one though, because when I went to, it felt a bit too rickety, so I didn't fancy pulling it on the side, to be fair. So yeah, the bike that I spotted was a brand new Daytona 660, so it'd be rude not to have a quick sit on that. Yeah, maybe a bike for the future. So yeah, that bike was a no, a bit too rough, but he definitely wants the Tiger 800 low. He's happy with that. And the search we made earlier that day found this one that was advertised on Facebook. Now, private sale, it's going for part exchange on Sunday. Today was the Friday. So the only option we had was to go and have a look at it on Saturday. Obviously, it was in Neath, which is a decent trek away. And yeah, so early Saturday morning trip in my mate's van. Set off around about 6:30 in the morning. Get there about 3 hours later. We're not going to tank it. And then we get greeted with this one, which is a honest, clean, tidy example, to be honest. I ended up taking it for a spin as my brother had a few beers the night before, so.
Alright, so a little test ride on the Tiger 800 my brother's come to have a look at. Just a short test ride. I haven't got full bike gear with me and don't know the area. I don't really fancy getting lost. But first impressions are, other than feeling a little bit weird, got the boxes on. Comparing it to the Sprint, which is obviously the last bike I've ridden, it's a lot smaller, a lot lower, a lot narrower as well, especially with the boxes on. And the centre of gravity is a lot lower, so it's still a heavy bike, but it doesn't actually feel as heavy. So just get back up to this roundabout. That is the way we come in, and then up to the roundabout, chuck a right, take it for a little play up there. Not going to go too far, not going to go mad. Just get some heated grips on. Doesn't seem to pop like the 800, the 1050. So, caution, low air temperature, risk of surface ice. Yeah, that's good. It's about 0 degrees. I know in the van on the way it said that it was 0 degrees, and it's like, that's a little bit on the cold side. Very comfortable on the feet, flat feet. I'm not a particularly tall guy myself, so that's ample. I'm quite impressed with that. That's pretty. Not as obviously torquey as the 1050, but with it only being the 800, but it's still more than adequate for what you need. Oh, I can feel it in my legs though. It is bitter. 1.5 degrees on the gauge at the moment. But yeah, very nice, comfortable bike to ride. They're just going to spin it round at this roundabout, not going to go far. My brother's pretty much already decided he's having it. He's just subject to making sure it runs and rides alright, so... They're just going to spin it back around at this roundabout. Obviously I haven't got phone cradle or anything, I don't know where I am too well. So I'd rather not get lost. Got to find my way back at the end of the day. But you know what, low speed manoeuvring round the roundabout, she handles extremely well. Yeah. And extremely light. So yeah, I might have to do a little ride out video on this. Obviously when my brother gets it home, be going in the back of the van. So yeah, next roundabout, and then turn left at the next roundabout. Plenty of power, obviously no opportunity. You might have an opportunity for an overtake, yeah. Which is something that the intruder, when I had my intruder, being an 800, obviously a lot less power than this, but it just didn't have the power to overtake, and really suffered in the twisties with it. So yeah, I'm not going to ever replace my Sprint with one of these, I don't think. So fairly certain it was back this way. Keep following till I get to the 20 mile an hour speed limit. Bit boring, but we will behave. We will stick to the 20 mile an hour speed limit. Where are you going? You're going that way, so I'm going this way. And we'll go for this gap here. Heated grips aren't the best, but then to be fair, they haven't really been on long, so... One degree, it is cold, it is cold. Yeah, this is the way we come up here. Just potter up here. till we get to where it flashes up your speed, and then turn right back on yourself. Nice little tight hairpin. Yeah, I'm quite impressed. It's a very comfortable bike to ride. Nice, not too high up, but decent handlebar position. So I think we could go up that one, but obviously that's one way. So yeah, back down here. So yeah, where are we going? There we go, so it's a right turn here. So put the indicator on and we'll slow it down, let this car go. Look for the Range Rover, yep, and then we turn left.